how do you choose the right real estate agent for you? This is mostly, in my opinion, just common sense, to be honest with you. Obviously, you want to, this, selling your house is a pretty big deal, or it can be, and it can take a week, or it can take 5 years, whatever. But you really want someone that you can communicate effectively with, because there is a lot of back and forth communication with you and your realtor. So it's important that you have a dialogue, and that you can speak freely with each other, and communicate effectively. uh, there's a lot of things that go into choosing a realtor. I mean, obviously, you want to get someone that's probably has some experience, and if they don't have experience, then you probably want to have someone that has at least a manager or broker that's overlooking the process to help them, because it can be a very complicated uh, situation. And despite what you see on TV, things can get a little hairy in a transaction, and experience does matter. Another thing I see a lot is people will choose maybe a relative, or my friend's aunt has her license, and she sold one house 3 years ago, and she's going to give me a little break in commission, or my cousin just got his license, or be very careful choosing a realtor like that, because selling your house is probably going to be one of your biggest transactions ever. It's probably a better idea to put it in the hands of someone that's done it before. Personally, I think that's smart. And when you hire someone just because they got their real estate license, they went through a 63-hour course and they passed the test, doesn't necessarily make them the most qualified person in the world to sell your house. So be very careful when in hiring a family member too, because that you can sour the relationship. I've seen that happen before. People they hire a family member, and the relationship gets soured over this real estate transaction. Other obvious things, go on the internet, look for reviews, Google reviews, Facebook reviews, Zillow reviews, stuff like that. I'm a big fan of hiring someone that is a specialist in, say, your particular neighborhood or your condo building, because they know more than the 99% of the other realtors out there. So, in my opinion, those are really some of the best realtors to hire to help to sell your property, because they know intimate things that other realtors don't know, which can put more money in your pocket. The other things to look out for is you can go on Florida website and look and see if there's any kind of if the realtor's been reprimanded in any fashion. Um, uh, Other than that, really a track record of their experience and their expertise. And also, you do want to sit down with them and say what's going to be your marketing plan, because a lot of realtors don't have one. They simply just put it in MLS, take some photos, put it in the MLS, and then just pray. You want to have someone that's got to be proactive and try to get something, try to find a buyer, and get your have a really good marketing plan for you. So you do all those things, you'll find a good realtor. There are some good realtors out there. There are a lot of licensees, but I don't want to say there's a lot of good realtors out there. Um, Last year, 71% of the realtors in this country did not sell a house. Be careful of those. I'm not saying they're bad. All I'm saying is there are a lot others that you could choose from that will do a very good job for you.